It's it's looking a little scary in here. The worst when it comes to math. Cut this piece of wood as well.
It looks very smooth.
Caulking this whole space was the bane of my existence. You might be wondering, Kim, how are you gonna grab all of your clothes? Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kim. If you are new, I like to make home decor and DIY content on this channel, and welcome back to episode 3 of this full extreme closet makeover that we're doing. And if this is your first time seeing the channel, I have been making over my wire shelving basic closet into the closet of my dreams, more luxury, more customized, and just more convenient for our day-to-day living. Just a quick recap of what we've done so far in this closet build. In episode 1, I walked you guys through the entire plan for the customized wardrobe system. We completely took everything out of the closet, wire shelving and all, and repaired all the things, and then started the closet build. And on episode 2, I did the framing of the closet, also did the drawers, the flooring, and the molding of the entire closet room. So that is basically where we are now. If you haven't watched the video yet, I highly suggest that you do. I'm going to link episode 1 up here for you guys to start, because it truly is the biggest makeover that I've done so far. Like, it's crazy how much this room has transformed. I'll also link the 2 episodes down below in the description as well. And yeah, grab your coffee or your drink of choice and let's continue on with this makeover. Alright friends, I just wanted to do a quick update regarding this makeover. But before I give you the update, can we just talk about how I look like I just came back from war? Like, I literally have caulk on my forehead, I have like drywall dust on my forearm, and I just look like I'm in shambles. Like, it's hilarious, but that is just the reality of DIY, I guess. I wanted to prep the entire space for painting, which meant filling up all of the holes that needed to be filled out, and also caulking. I wasn't going to film, and I didn't film this portion because it's kind of boring. But anyway, I finally finished what I thought would take like 2 hours, because like it's a small closet. It took me literally all day. It's 8 o'clock at night. I just drank another cup of coffee because I'm working tomorrow, which means I need to be awake tonight, night shift things. I just wanted to come in here because, dude, like literally caulking this whole space was the bane of my existence. And what made me have a difficult time, it took me 4 bottles of caulk. I bought 2 thinking that that would be enough. No ma'am, she was a fool, because that was very much not enough. Mainly because the walls aren't straight, right? So even though the cuts that I made for like the walls and like the dividers and like especially this area here were perfectly straight, the walls were not. So I did have like a couple areas that were larger in gap than others. And you can see it right here. Like, you see the amount of caulk that I had to go through that whole area to close it up. It was a lot. So that took me a while, because like you have to put like a layer, and then like I made it dry a little bit, and then I had to add more to support it, and then so that it's not like a big divot like in the back of the closet. And what really helped me to do that are these little caulk savers. So I got like I think this is like a 1/4 inch, and this is something smaller than that. And I just like kind of stuffed this in like the gaps that were a lot bigger than normal, but it still took a good amount of caulk to cover and seal the entire space. It's finally done. My arm hurt so bad from just doing all the things, but I'm so happy that it's done. The only thing left that I have to do is to prime it, to paint it, and to put up the hanging system that I already have ready to go. So you're at the finish line. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You don't understand how stressful this has become. I think I like fully underestimated the amount of work that needed to be done in order to construct, like literally construct this whole closet from the ground up with raw wood, everything. And that is exactly what I'm priming as well, because I know they're like paint and primer paint, which is the one that I bought, but the lady there said that if you're using raw wood, it might be best to actually prime the space, because like the knots in the raw wood will probably soak up more than the other surfaces, and it's just a good base layer to like literally prime the entire space. So I bought $22 primer, and that is what we're gonna do first. Well, I'm gonna clean up first, and then that's what we're gonna do. I'm so excited. I need to calm down. Hopefully I can get this done throughout the night. Like, I'm a hopeful girly pop, so yeah. If you notice, it's like really dark in here now because I took off all of the lights. It's looking a little scary in here. We're like 100% ready for paint right now. I need to figure out how to use my paint sprayer because I genuinely forgot. I don't know how to use it anymore. So I'm going to be doing one coat of the primer, and I just got like regular schmegular all-purpose primer. And then depending on like the coverage for the paint, I'm gonna either do 1 or 2 coats. And I say 1 or 2 coats because when I use the paint sprayer, it has this like really good coverage for the paint. After a good like coat of paint with a paint sprayer that I have, I just do the second coat so that I feel better, but I don't really think that it's necessary. So we'll see what it looks like after the first coat. Alright, so the primer is now fully dried, and so it is now time to start painting. I'm like literally covered in paint, as you can see. There is a number of swatches that I tried out for this room. I really wanted it to be like this green color, but I wanted it to be like kind of not super in your face green, you know what I mean? Out of all of the colors here, and what really caught my eye was this color. This is Muted Sage by Bear, and I thought it was like the perfect type of green where it's not like too in your face, but there is still a hint of green in there. I lost my swatch sample, but I also bought a brown for the ceiling. I only bought a gallon of paint, and I hope that's enough. If not, I'd have to go back to the store and buy another gallon. So fingers crossed. We'll see how this goes. It's so ridiculously green in here, but I'm loving it. I feel like it feels so luxurious. It being this color, I don't know, there's something about it. Now it's time for the ceiling. I'm going with the brown that kind of matches the poles that we're gonna use to hang our clothing, and it's this one, Distant Land by Bear. I think it's gonna look super nice. Let's get it done.
I don't know.
Okay, I hope I don't look too sleep deprived and a mess right now. I placed most of the drawers to the dresser back except for one so that I could access it without the tape. It's looking pretty good. I wanted it to feel seamless kind of. Now the next step is to put the drawer pulls on them. I had the option to either do like one long one or knobs, and I opted for knobs for this closet because there's just a lot of like linear things in the room. There's a bunch of like horizontal lines, vertical lines, lines for the longer closets and things like that, like this one. Things are just like very elongated and linear. So I felt like knobs would break things up a little bit. Got these ones from Amazon. I really like them because they like brass and they're circle with really cute detailing, and I thought that they would be perfect for the space. I'm gonna do 2 of them. I'm gonna measure the middle part of this middle dresser. Give me a second, guys, because I'm the worst when it comes to math. All right, perfect. We figured out the middle. Draw a line in the middle, like in the actual middle of it. Okay, now that I have the middle part, I want the 2 knobs to be 14 inches apart. So that's 7 inches this way and 7 inches that way from the middle part. 3. This is where I'm going to be drilling. And this is the only like area that I really needed to do math on, because now that I have this centerpiece, I can just make sure that this is level and then just copy that throughout the rest of the drawers. Now that it's measured, I just measure the middle parts like I did with these ones, and then I can drill.
What's the angle? It's the same business with a different name. Who's the target? Sorry, you're not interested. If I quit buying, you can't sell me anything.
So if you remember from the previous closet makeover video, I did mention the plan for the closet, right? I talked about having hangers on the top, having hangers on the bottom, and also hangers here because we hang a lot of our clothes. But now in real time, I'm realizing that I don't need a 3rd hanger on both sides. So this area that was supposed to be space for more hanging clothes is now empty, and I am so excited because that means that I can use it for shelves. I think like a regular closet shelf is about 12 inches or like a foot. This is 43 3/4, I would say. How much is that divided by 12? 3.6. So I can divide it by 3 and each shelf would be like 14 inches.
It's hard to stay real in a world full of fakes. It's hard to find truth when the liars are great. I'm trying my best to stay out of your way. Oh well, oh well. You talk a big talk, but got nothing to say. You hold your head high, but your morals will fade.
All right, we are back inside the house. We're by the living room / dining room area, and I'm doing the rest of the stuff with the shelf inside because it's cold out. I got the boards cut. I dry fitted them upstairs and they fit pretty well. I just cut down 4 pieces of plywood, and I'm going to be edge banding just the top because this is the only side that's really going to be shown. The rest of them is going to be butted up with the wall and the back wall, and then I'm going to be paint washing 4 plywoods. And I wanted to bring some more of that ceiling color onto the rest of the space, and what better way to do it than by paint washing the shelves that color, and then after that I'm going to seal the shelves with some polyacrylic.
Be a shell, I'm okay being me. You say you don't judge and your friends all agree. They see you for you, but they don't see what I see. A narcissistic personality. Oh well. You think the world is yours. You think it spins for you. You think you deserve more.
As you saw, I just finished doing the edge banding on the shelf pieces. I also sanded the corners with a 220 grit sandpaper just so that the edges are smooth and it looks very smooth.
There are no words. And this is the paint concoction that I made. So when you do a paint wash, I like to do equal parts of water and paint. And this is just the ceiling paint that we used on the closet. So I did 2 coats of the paint wash on both sides of the shelves, and now it's time to protect them. I'm gonna be using the Varathane Ultimate Polyurethane. It's water-based. But yeah, I'm just gonna do maybe 2 layers of this to protect it from wear and tear, because I'm gonna be putting clothes and stuff on it. So there's just gonna be a lot of like moving. It's probably gonna be a high traffic area, so it's better to protect it so the paint wash stays on the shelf for a longer period of time. Durability, you know?
Caught in every moment, I see the sun on your face. Hopeful eyes keep them glowing. Yeah, I love you more than words could say.
All right, friends, can we just take a moment to appreciate this chocolate ceiling situation? I chose this specific color because it was the same, or like as close of a color match as I could find to the hanging rods that I bought. And so I thought it would look really good. And obviously I made sure to match it with the green that I chose. And it looks, I love it. It looks so good. I love the combination of the brown hanging rods and like the green. I love the all the things. It's looking so pretty. I'm going to show you a bunch of organizational items that I bought. Hold on, let me grab the things. The first things that I bought as like an accessory to this closet. You might be wondering, Kim, how are you gonna grab all of your clothes? They're so high up, like you literally put the hanging rod all the way up to the ceiling. Well, first off, I'm a tall lady. I can grab the things that I need to grab. But also, if I really wanted to go up there, I bought something for it. So I bought like this little stool situation that I can just hide in the corner over there. I bought it in this cream color because I felt like it would match the aesthetic of the closet, you know? Look at that. So I can just place this here. I can access what I need to access. So isn't that convenient? I love this thing. I thought it would be made out of wood, but it seems to be made out of some sort of aluminum or metal or something. So I feel like it's a lot more sturdy, but it doesn't look industrial. You know what I mean? Like it's still very aesthetic. ASMR. And then you can just fold it like this. Beautiful. So the second thing that I bought for organizing this space, I have to assemble it. This is like a shoe organizer. I liked it because it had this little gold detail here at the bottom, and I can just slide them in here very nicely. Just have a couple of them lined up here. Amazing. I only got 8 pairs. The rest of them are downstairs. So it locks into place like this. I guess like that. Your shoes go like that, I guess. And you can display it and it takes up less space, which is great. So I guess one of them goes in here. Oh, you know, this is adjustable up here. Okay. Yeah, that looks so cool. What the heck? Does it fit? Yes, it does. Look at that. I love how like it's ribbed. Do you see like the ribbed texture of that? I think that's really pretty. Okay, so while I wait for the polyurethane to dry, I figured this is the perfect time to start hanging things. We are almost at that finish line, guys, and I'm so excited. One of the things that I need to hang are these really cool, ornate looking, vintage inspired hooks. I've seen a lot of content online with those like little hooks that you can kind of pull out and then hang stuff on. I don't really want to do that, but I wanted to do this instead. So I wanted to do like 2 hooks up here. That way, if I wanted to like hang something to steam it or to get it ready for the next day, I can do it very easily. I can just like prop it like that and then like steam or have it there ready for
next day, and there's 2 of them, so I can like hang more than one hanger. So I thought that was a cool idea, and it's really pretty as it stands alone, you know? I feel like the closet is beautiful, but it's very bare. So I need to accessorize it a little bit, you know, give it some earrings, some necklaces, some rings, so to speak, for the closet. And this is one of those. But I got that marked. Just so you guys know, a lot of the stuff that I use for my DIYs are literally just from Amazon because it comes early, you know what I mean? Like, it's so convenient, and I have no self-control. Like, if I want something, I want it right here, right now. So, oh my gosh, I'm drilling through the hard work that I just did, and I'm kind of nervous. Why must life be this difficult? Oh yeah, I should be pre-drilling this because I don't want to look this good.
Every moment I see the sun on your face. Hopeful eyes keep them glowing. Yeah, I love you more than words could say. There's nothing you could do to stop my heart for you. Just keep your head up high. Yeah, hold your head up high.
Alright, so while I was cutting the wood to make the shelves, I actually did cut this piece of wood as well. Doesn't it look cool? And I made this and edge banded it, as you can see. I thought it would look really good here to hold perfume. So obviously it needs like a railing in the front. I have these little Christmas people. I don't know what they're called, but I got them on Amazon for Christmas as like townspeople for my village, but I never used them. I have a whole bag of them. I just wanted to cut this top apart so it looks like this. Oh, like a little railing situation. Is that crazy? I don't know. I want to try it out and see how it looks.
Understand broken hearts, faded dreams. I'm trying to find your way again. I'm seeing your tears, I'm hearing your cries, but know that I'll never leave your side, even in the change. I won't walk away. I promise I'll stay. Yeah, I promise I'll stay. If you could see what I see, the lonely nights overcome, and you'd be proud, yeah, believe me. You'd be proud, child, you've already won. Yeah, there's nothing you could do to keep my heart from you.
So for attaching the shelf onto the walls, obviously it doesn't have any pre-drilled holes. I found this really cool item on Amazon, and it's basically like a shelf pin, but you can drill it. So I'm gonna put 4 of them on each shelf, and hopefully that'll be enough to support the weight of the shelf.
Find your way again. I'm seeing your tears, I'm hearing your cries, but know that I'll never leave your side, even in the change. I won't walk away. No, I promise I'll stay. I promise I'll stay. Yeah. I'll never leave, you know. I'll never leave, you know that I'll never leave your side. I'll never leave, you know. I'll never leave, you know that I'll never leave your side. No, I'll never leave, you know that I'll never leave, I'll never leave your side.
Oh my gosh, our house is still such a mess, and so am I. I haven't filmed in like a couple of days now. I don't know if you can hear through my voice, but I have been so sick for the past couple of days, and I'm getting a little better. I mean, obviously I still have this stuffy nose. Anyway, I'm back to it. I went to Facebook Marketplace, right? Because I need a door for this space, and that 30-inch door is too big for the area. This 30 will go You know what I mean? So I scoured the internet and I got a really good Facebook Marketplace deal for a couple of 15-inch French doors. I'm not sure, but I think this might be solid wood because it's pretty heavy. Facebook Marketplace French door find is now up. It's not perfect, but I think it looks really pretty. I'm not gonna keep it this color though. I just wanted to make sure that it actually fit on the door frame. The only issue I have is it's a little short. So I have to fill in this portion here. I think I'm gonna add like a little piece of wood. That way it just kind of completes it and doesn't look like it's too short for the space. I think I'll be able to do it. I don't think it should be an issue. The issue that I did encounter though is when I opened the French doors, the light switch is on the right hand side and you would have to go around the door in order to turn on the lights. And so I've decided, wait for it, take a look, take a look. I opted for a motion sensor light switch. So this is what that currently looks like. I do have a frame that will go around this. It's coming today. That is the fix. Now I don't even have to turn the light switch on because the motion of the door is going to turn it on for me. And it's on like this 30-second timer. So when it doesn't detect motion for 30 seconds, it'll turn off on its own.
Don't speak, there's no need for you talking. Calling the highest sky. I ain't got the urge to leave. Come stay a little while. I've grown tired of wasting others. Hold on, steer me right. Ongoing dry out silhouettes. I'm numb, you stay the night. Glory eyes for miles and days.
Alright guys, so the doors are finished. I paint stripped it initially and then I started sanding. After I've fully sanded from an 80 all the way to a 240 I think, or 220 grit sandpaper, I stained it and then did 2 layers of the polyacrylic. So now it's nice and pretty and we are finally done with this closet makeover. Can you believe it? I will show you before shots of this closet in a second, but when I tell you I couldn't even move in here. It was hard to walk 2 steps on either side of the closet because it was just that jam-packed, and now it's so roomy. I can walk back and forth in this room and it feels so much bigger and organized. It's crazy to think that I have more clothes in here now than how much this room held before. I can walk from here all the way over to this side without having to do the little obstacle course of going through all of the clothes that are on the floor that are hanging, you know, like it's so amazing to me how this closet has turned out. So without further ado, I am going to show you what this closet used to look like versus what it looks like now. That's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As per usual, if you've stayed till the end of the video, I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, make sure to like, subscribe, place a comment down below which room I should do a makeover next. I have one in mind already, but let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and until next time, bye guys.